Two of the greatest players for their generation, the late great Kobe Bryant, a true icon for millions around the globe growing up in the 2000s. The Mamba entered the league when Jokic was just 1 year old, growing up in the city of Sambo, Serbia. Although their games and position couldn't be any more different, both learned and developed their skills overseas. Bryant, as a kid growing up in Italy, didn't play against kids in the US until age 13, became one of the best high school ballers the States has ever witnessed. Kobe credited his success learning the fundamentals, shooting, passing, moving without the ball when he came back to the US. Young American players simply didn't master the fundamentals, only focusing on jumping and dunking. Flash forward to 2023's NBA, no big has mastered the fundamentals more than the Joker himself. The words jumping and dunking almost non-existent in the 7-footer style of play. Luckily, the 20-year-old rookie able to play 3 games versus Kobe's Lakers, Bryant's farewell tour season, the young backup center, his 26th career game, Jokic's then girlfriend, high school sweetheart, and now wife, Nikola Jokic, took a picture of her future husband and Kobe meeting each other in center court of the Pepsi Center, posted on her Instagram December 23, 2015. A 20-year and 306-day-old Jokic came off the bench against a 37-year-old Bryant, 2 bad teams going at it, 4-23 Lakers and the 11-16 Nuggets. Just 3 weeks before, the all-time great legend announced he'd be retiring after the season after sitting out the previous game with a sore shoulder. Kobe listed as probable, banged up the whole season. Thankfully, the picture captured from an aging legend to a future one. For the game itself, the 20-year-old had a chance to go up against a vintage Kobe throwback game, scored his first bucket with a mid-range pull-up J, also the best player on the floor that night, December 22nd. Gave every Nuggets fans an early Christmas present, played the entire first quarter, going 4 of 10 from the field, 4 of 5 from the line, 13 points. Nuggets players felt the crowd, many Kobe and Laker fans cheered. Jokic first entered the game, the 5:37 mark of the first, made his presence felt on the glass, drawing a foul from Lakers meme legend Robert Sarver. Sank both foul shots. Jokic then got a taste of greatness after a random missed jumper. The oldest player on the court crashed the glass on an offensive rebound as the rookie focused on Brandon Bass, followed by a double pump fake, a high arcer baseline jumper, a shot Jokic later mastered in his arsenal. Few possessions after, the vet, super patient with his move, took advantage of the smaller Jameer Nelson, backed him down, 5 dribbles, created enough separation for the deadly fadeaway jumper. Only player on either team capable of that move at the time. A glimpse of greatness right there, and aggressive Kobe put his stamp on the attack. The rookie didn't go out to contest, fouled from behind by Randy Ford. Following possession, Jokic gave us a taste of his potential. A beautiful dime to the cutting Will Barton. How many centers in the league at that time even had the vision to make that type of pass the rookie did? More Jokic late first quarter, looked like he was about to draw a gorgeous dime to the cutting Barton. Kobe signals to Randall for the help, but the rookie hesitated for just 1/10 of a second, missed the opportunity. Today's version of Jokic would have easily dumped it overhead confidently, but ended up with a back down teardrop of his own, scoring on the smaller Bass. More Jokic early second quarter, the dribble handoff he mastered, super comfortable at the perimeter, allowed Will to drill the easy floater, tremendous activity on the glass, boxed out the washed up Roy Hibbert, kept the ball alive, nearly picked off but tapped it to himself, a spot only he can get it. Another move he mastered and does every game now, and then more magic happens, a beautiful dime to the cutting Randy Ford. Unlike other rookies, Jokic showed displays of excellent team ball, setting a screen, rolling to the cup, drawing fouls, grabbing 5 boards in the second quarter, while Kobe rested the entire period. Fresh to start the third quarter, Nuggets a 13-point lead, Bryant nailed a 3, also a couple beautiful dimes. The no-look lap to Larry Nance Jr. easily blows by second-year Kostas Papanikolaou. The perfect bounce to an and-one Hibbert got LA back in the game after a 21-point deficit. Randy Foy a great dish to Jokic, easy score. Jokic watches carefully the 37-year-old schooling teammate Will Barton on the post, the leaning fade. Kobe no longer had the speed where's Barton, but smartly bats the ball away. Kobe then found the trailing Lou Will for the good-looking 3. Incredible offense. The pick and roll with Foy Bass got a near deflection, a heads-up play, the rookie feeding Darrell Arthur baseline jumper, the incredible instincts to make that pass. But the Lakers and Kobe went to work, the rookie decides not to double, ready to box out, only for Kobe to drain the tough jumper. LA outscored Denver 32-16 in the third. An offensive clinic immediately saw the double coming, beating to a cutting Julius Randle, 3 baskets, 4 assists, playing the entire 12 minutes, a plus 16. Jokic turned around teardrop short, but smartly follows his miss, took the smaller Brandon Bass to work drawing contact, but the fourth simply belonged to Kobe. Had Jameer Nelson trapped in isolation, the rookie could do nothing but watch the master at work. Shot clock winding down. How many times have we seen MVP Jokic done that? Under 5 minutes to go, close game. Of course, there was another Kobe basket, catch and shoot deep too. Fans absolutely had their money's worth that night. The rookie making winning plays down the stretch. Handoff, perfect dish for the Kenneth Faried flush. But next possession, Ford staying with Kobe fouls him. Bryant of course sang all 3 free throws. The rookie paying lots of attention, eye to eye with Kobe, left his man too open. Bass got his rhythm set for the easy mid-range. Jokic finished the game with 15 points, 10 rebounds and 5 dimes, 30 minutes, 5 of 7 from the field, snubbed out the 156 mark for Darrell Arthur. Watch teammate Gary Harris try to guard Kobe, only to witness a fadeaway dagger. One of Kobe's last great games, 20 years of excellence, seeing every type of defense imaginable. LA a 111-107 win. Bryant held Barton to 2 second half points after 23 first half. Kobe 31, 5 assists, 10 of 22 from the field, 9 of 11 from the line. Getting a rare taste of 20th season Mamba, a day Jokic will absolutely never forget. At the time, most basketball fans didn't even know who Jokic was. The Mamba gave Jokic huge respect. Seeing the greatness of the Serbian sensation, after Bryant retired in 2016, Kobe stayed away from the game for a bit. Before daughter Gigi began playing, Bryant saw Jokic play for the Serbian national team, and this is what he had to say.
So, have you been watching the Serbia game, and what do you think about Nikola Jokic and Bogdan Bogdanovic's game?
Well, Jokic is one of my favorite players. I love watching him play. His skill, his decision making. Bogdanovich has also been one of my favorite young players to watch because he plays the game without fear, and so I'm a huge fan of both of their games.
Every time Kobe gives us his opinion and perspective on younger players, he's mostly spot on. Even got challenges to current players, some of whom fulfilled his wishes, most famously started by Giannis in 2017. While in 2019, the Mamba challenged 24-year-old Jokic to win MVP.
That kid is special.
MVP.
A high challenge given he was a second-round pick, wasn't even awake when drafted. His name first showed up in the Taco Bell's commercial. Only a one-time All-Star then, the Mamba saw greatness in the Serbian center. Not only did Jokic fulfill the challenge, he exceeded it flawlessly, winning back-to-back MVPs in convincing fashion, became the first MVP to play every game of the regular season since Kobe 13 years before, took the entire media to jump on the hostile narrative, stopping him from winning a third straight MVP. Jokic then went on becoming a first-time Finals MVP at age 28, doing the Lakers in the conference finals what Kobe did to the Nuggets back in 2009. After Kobe's tragic passing in 2020, Jokic shared his thoughts.
It's a huge loss for everybody, especially for his family. It's a tragedy for sure. I mean, I don't know what to say for that.
Nikola mentions on what Kobe was like in Serbia.
He is the legend. He's not just legend here. He's a legend across the world. The world lost a really huge person, really huge role model, idol, everything. So it's a huge loss for everybody.
Jokic on the time meeting Kobe for the first time.
Did you have a chance to meet him?
Actually, in my first year, I was doing the Rudy duties. I was talking to the refs, and before the game, and he was there. So.
Jokic mentions the Mamba mentality.
How hard is it to play a basketball game when you hear of that news?
I mean, to be honest, when you think about the Kobe, it's no excuse. No, nothing can put your mind of what you love to do, and it's a Mamba mentality.
On the day of Kobe's passing, Jokic honored the legend by putting up a 24, 12, and 11 triple-double performance. Just like the rest of us, I couldn't believe it. He's not just a legend here, he's a legend across the world. We lost a huge person, a role model. It's a huge loss for everybody. When you think about Kobe, it's no excuse. Nothing can put your mind off what you love to do, said Jokic. Unfortunately, more than 3 years since Kobe's passing, Bryant wasn't around to see Jokic win his first MVP, but absolutely would be more than impressed with his skills and accomplishments. Smiling from above, Jokic and Kobe played 2 other times against each other, back in Denver March 2nd and one in Los Angeles March 25th of 2016. The Nuggets taking the next 2. The second meeting, rookie Jokic started at the 5, had 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 shots, a plus 17. Bryant just 5 points, 1 of 2, 11 minutes. A farewell performance cut short with a sore shoulder. A game fans non-stop kept chanting, "We won Kobe." After missing the previous 2 games and sitting out the next one, Bryant and Jokic met the very last time on the hardwood, March 25th, giving the rookie one last imprint of vintage Kobe Bryant greatness. A game-high 28 points, 10 of 22. The rookie 8 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists on 9 shots, also started. His Nuggets came out on top. Although Denver ahead big most of the game, Kobe's 11th to last career game, his final game scoring in the 20s, ended his illustrious career 3 weeks later with a 60-piece. While Jokic and Murray earned their praises, becoming the game's very best duo today, even drawing some Kobe and Shaq comparisons. The summer before Bryant's passing, Murray, one of the handful of NBA players in the Mamba Sports Academy. Although Jamal came into the league after Bryant's final season, his clutchness and winning attitude in many big playoff games helped his Nuggets win its first ever title. From crossing paths, greatness passed from one generation to the next. We will forever cherish the moments. The most iconic player from the 2000s, inspired and respected all around the world, gave it his all each and every night, decided to play in the games he was banged up, could have easily rested, but getting the opportunity, sharing the floor with an unknown 20-year-old rookie who later became an NBA legend in his own right, Jokic was able to master many of Kobe's tools put on his Nuggets, playing against him in year 1. Absolutely inspirational. A remarkable NBA journey from a humble superstar who shows up and gets it done night in and night out. Jokic earning the respect from millions, answered every question about his greatness. As the great late Kobe Bryant once said, haters are a good problem to have. Nobody hates the good ones, they hate the great ones.